Hey everybody. Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Mary Beth, and I have a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about. Um, y'all have seen me all my well, y'all haven't seen all of my trials and tribulations, but y'all have seen me go through an awful lot. Y'all have seen me do a lot of healing, and I just felt led that I need to give y'all this message. And it's just a message of encouragement, is all it is. Um, I've been every morning. I kind of have my own little church service outside, so that's why I had to do this video outside. So you see this beautiful crepe myrtle right there in my background. To get back to what I was saying, I get tossed around with different thoughts. I usually come out and listen to a couple of people on YouTube and kind of have my own service outside, because to me, I feel closer to God when I am outside. In a building, sorry, I know people believe, I'm probably sure I'll get the comments, I don't care, but for me, church is outside. Okay, it's not a building. Y'all can believe what you want to, that's fine, it's y'all's opinion, but that's not what we're here to debate on. I want to give y'all a word of encouragement. One day I was sitting here and I was looking at 3 different spiders. And one is a spider I have been just watching all summer long. And I'm going to actually have the pictures of them on my thumbnails, the 2 spiders, particular ones that I am referring to in this video. That way you can just see it, because, God's creation is incredible, no matter what kind of creation it is. I used to have a massive fear of spiders, a giant fear of spiders, and there's a reason why I'm using that word, because that's part of my encouragement service today, I guess, or my encouraging words. Not really service, but you understand what I'm saying. I keep it real. I don't really do editing. Last video is my first edit, and it did okay. But back to the subject, because y'all know I get on these tangents. So anyways, I'm going to have the pictures of the 2 main spiders that I'm referring to in the thumbnail, so you can see how beautiful they are and how amazing they are. But one I've been watching all summer, and she's absolutely beautiful. Well, they all are. But anyways, I was sitting here doing my little toke in the morning, because yes, I do smoke pot, so anybody that's against it, I'm sorry. God put pot on this earth, and it helps my pain, and it helps me fight my cancer. So, whether you like it or not, yes, I smoke it. It's legal here in Virginia, okay? You can believe what you want to believe. But I also, have my little sermons that I'll hear in the morning of, just different people that I listen to. And I was sitting there and I was just watching this really tiny, itty bitty little spider. I mean, tiny little bit spider. And I was just watching it, and I had already paid attention to this other spider. And I'll explain that one in a minute. But this tiny itty bitty spider had actually caught a fly in its nest. And when you looked at the fly compared to that spider, you're like, wow, there was a huge, gigantic comparison. And all of a sudden, the thought, David and Goliath, came to my mind. It's like, okay, where are we going to go with this? I'm trying to figure it out. And it's taken me a couple of days to kind of put all the pieces together, but I finally came up with it, what I need, what the message was. It's through one of my biggest fears, which is spiders. And, sometimes we have gigantic fears that we have to do, or gigantic situations that we have to go through. And sometimes we just have to fight through them. And that's just what we're supposed to do. Fight through them and literally, trusting God that He's going to take care of it. So I'm watching this little spider, and fighting the good fight. The end of the story, the spider didn't win, the fly did get away. But if you saw how big this spider was in comparison, I'm just thinking how small David was compared to this tall giant that that he had to fight against. And it was only God's ability that made it to where he was able to be defeated. Because let me try that again. Because David trusted in God so much, he had enough faith that he knew he would be able to accomplish what needed to be accomplished. And that was to defeat the giant. Well, as I was sitting out here looking at these spiders, 3 different ones, the one I've been watching all summer, she's absolutely gorgeous. She's huge. I'm going to see if I can maybe give you a close-up of her so you can kind of see. I'm hoping y'all can see her. So I try not to get too close to her nest because she gets a little aggravated. But the other spider that I've been watching, and I actually just noticed it a couple of days ago, and it was when I was sitting on the stoop, and David and Goliath thought came to my mind. Well, there's other spider that I was watching, and I've been watching it for a couple of days, and it moves on this bush. And the coolest thing about this spider is it has only 3 legs. And I'm even talking about 3 different spiders, which I think that's interesting too. But needless to say, we're not talking about numbers. But this spider is facing the biggest giant because spiders have 8 legs, not 3. He's missing 5. She is missing 5 legs. And she is still fighting that battle, and she is still facing that giant. And she is pregnant with babies because she's still killing and she's still doing what she needs to do. And I'm going to see, hopefully I can get a picture or I can show her to you. Like I said, I gotta be careful. I'm trying not to. But there's the front of her. I'm hoping y'all can see her. And I'm going to just kind of show y'all that. And like I said, I'm going to have a picture in the thumbnail. That way you can actually see these spiders up close and a little bit better, the details. But the fact that a spider, it can face a giant situation of missing 5 legs. I know, this seems kind of strange, but I just got my message through spiders this time. I know that sounds kind of strange, but it did. It just happened. I guess God talks to me in strange ways. And it's taken me several days, 3 days, to get this message together. And I'm so glad he did because, God has done an awful lot of work in my life. He has done an awful lot of healing in my life. And, I'm still fighting the battle. I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do. And no matter how many giant situations that you go through in life, no matter how many tribulations and disappointments and heartbreaks and anger and fighting and everything that you go through, no matter what it is, depend on God because God has gotten me through an awful lot. And this is only part of the story because y'all haven't seen my entire life. And slowly that'll come out. But I just felt led that I needed to talk about David and Goliath and people fighting, their demons and fighting their giants. Yes, I did say the word demons because sometimes those things are demons that you're fighting against. So it's just the honest truth. But until the next time, I love you guys and talk to you later. If you haven't subscribed, my channel is going through an awful lot of changes, but it's coming together. And I think everybody's going to be really pleased with how it's going to be coming together. Just stick with me. I know y'all have been sticking with me for a while now. It has been, going on 2 years. Wow. Actually, it's, going on 3 years, actually. Wow. Yeah, 3 years. Going on 3 years that I've been doing this YouTube channel. And wow, I'm still here. There's that number 3 again. What's up with that? Love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and please, comment below. And I will talk to you later. Love y'all.